Hello my gods and goddesses. Welcome back to another GoddessSpeaks video. I know it's been a while since you've had one of these, but the videos are slowly coming back. I have a lot of plans. I have my Black History series that I'm going to be doing once or twice a week this month, and I am going to be I'm going to be start filming the Sarah Queen of Hell series. I got to redo the first episode of the Blackburn Witches series, guys, because I honestly did not like it at all. I didn't. Because I'm a perfectionist, so I just want the first episode to be fine. I want it to be perfect. I know I've been delaying it for months because, life sucks sometimes, but don't worry, it's coming out this month. I'm making sure it's coming out. I just need to redo some scenes from the first episode. I wanted to be done right, like my Stalker series. So, anyway, that's out the way, guys. I want to talk to you about this story in New York about this woman who was beaten by these group of men because she rejected them buying her a bottle of wine. So what happened was that this woman was walking from work. She stopped by a liquor store, and there was this group of men outside, and they saw her, and they walked in. They saw her getting this bottle of wine, and they asked her if they could buy it for her. She, declined. So instead of them just taking the rejection and just moving on, they followed her out the store. Instead, began to beat her. On the news, I saw the pictures. I'm not going to show you guys the pictures. They're way too graphic. But I will tell you that one of her eyes is swollen shut. She was bit, literally, like she was bit in her face and on her forehead. There was this really nasty bruised mark on her forehead where she was bit. And it's so scary, the fact that this woman suffered like this all because she rejected men from not letting them buy her items. And I do have to mention that this was a black woman, because this is what I saw in the comments. Because let's be real, if this was any other race of woman, these comments probably would not even exist. But they would be, but not at the extent, because this is a black woman. So the comments were very misogynistic, and most of them were from men. Sadly, a lot of them were from men. Not surprised. It's sad, but not surprising. There's misogynistic, sexist comments saying that, oh, she must have said something else, because you know how black women are. They can never keep their mouth closed. I'm like, even if this woman had an attitude, there's no justification for what happened to her. And those men were not men, they were boys. And there's so many little frail little ego bruised boys underneath that video, in that comment section, basically trying to justify what happened to her. I'm sorry, there's no room for justification for what happened to her. I do not care. That woman did not deserve what happened to her. She did not deserve what happened to her. And I think anybody who's trying to justify it is disgusting. You're very disgusting. I don't respect you. So, what basically means is that women in general, especially black women, we need to be extremely careful, because the violence against women is very high. It's the highest it's been in years, And it's just going to continue to rise, especially in New York. The violence against women in New York is high. Okay, and I know people from New York, even other New Yorkers will tell you, yes, women in New York are, the violence of women in New York is very high. All I gotta say is that make sure you protect yourself, or get out of New York. Just run away from New York as fast as you can, or you need to protect yourself. Get yourself, you know, get yourself a taser, get yourself some pepper spray, get yourself a pocket knife. You know, we live in this world where women have to fear men because of things like that. And then these same men get upset when women are scared of men. And I'm just sitting here just thinking, whose fault is that? Why do you think these women are scared of you? We are living in a day and age where women are afraid of rejection. I mean, we're living in a day and age where women are afraid of saying no. That's literally it. I'm afraid of saying no sometimes. I'm afraid of saying no. I know there's other women who are afraid of saying no because they don't know what could happen to them. And it's sad that we are afraid of saying no because some of these men are unstable. Some of these men may kill us, may take our, do very horrendous things towards us that I can't say on here. It's really sad that women, we have more protective items than men. Like, women carry around pepper spray. There's this little alarm that women carry around. It sounds like a police siren alarm. It's called Birdie. That's what it's called. If you want to know what that is, I'll put it down in the description box down below so you guys can look at it. I want to let you guys know, any man who is justifying what happened to that woman, you're not a human being. You're not human. Because who in their right mind will try to bite somebody, let alone bite their forehead, let alone their eye out? This man tried to bite her eye out, but he bit her forehead instead, and it's gross. If you guys would have seen the pictures, you would have been very grossed out. Those men need to be arrested. I hope they find those men, and I hope they lock them up. And there were men that was in the comment section. This is how you know that this world just sucks. There are men in the comment section saying that she should have just said yes. My thing is this. Either way, she would have been targeted. Even if she said yes, they would have want something in return. I'm sorry, but when it comes to women, especially black women, we need to protect ourselves. We need to carry firearms, pepper spray. If you don't want to carry firearms, carry, pepper spray. Carry a taser. Carry a pocket knife, a pen, pencil, something that will defend yourself. Like, rejection triggers these men's fragile egos, and it's dangerous for women. Very dangerous. Do you guys know how many times I have been catcalled by men? I have been catcalled. I have been sexually harassed. I have been followed home before, twice. It's scary out here. It really is. It's so disgusting. And it's sad that men are trying to find out what she did instead of holding the men accountable for doing that to her. It's It's gross. Street harassment is really bad. That's why, I'm sorry y'all, that's why if I see a group of men, I walk across the street. I do. I walk across the street. I'm sorry. I cannot walk past a group of men. I don't care what color he is. I can't do it. That's why I gotta walk across the street. I can't do it. I'm sad that we live in a world like that, but women are really getting sexually harassed. We are getting beaten. We're getting jumped. We're getting killed. It's dangerous out here. That is one of my biggest fears to happen to me. If I say no, that is one of my biggest fears for what happened to that woman. I fear that's gonna happen to me. That's one of my biggest fears. To be attacked by men simply by not wanting to be bothered, simply for not giving them my number. And I'm just so sad that she experienced that, and I hope that she's doing well. I hope she gets justice. I hope she does. And it's situations like that makes my paranoia go up. And it shouldn't be like that, but it is. If anybody's watching this, I want my goddesses to know that please be careful out here. It's not a joke. It really isn't. It's not a joke. Men like that are very, very dangerous. They have fragile egos. They're narcissists. Men like that are narcissists. They have fragile egos. They think they're entitled to women's bodies. They think they're entitled to women's time. That's why I'm all for women carrying firearms. I'm all for bear arms when it comes to women protecting themselves, because we're not safe in these streets, guys. We're not. We're not safe in these streets. And I'm telling you guys, it didn't matter what clothes I wore either. No matter, I'm pretty sure they're going to bring up the clothes. It doesn't matter what clothes. No matter what clothes you have, no matter what you're wearing, they will still harass you. I literally got sexually harassed, and I was wearing a turtleneck sweater and a long skirt that hit to the floor. So it's not clothes. It's not. So I would never understand why there are men out here who make rape and sexual harassment jokes about women like that stuff is funny. It was never funny. It will never be funny. Women's life is not a joke, especially when she's in danger. If you guys are working at night, please be careful. Don't matter what city you're in, no matter what country you're in, please be careful. And there are some tips. There's another tip. If you are working at night, please look out for your surroundings. If you're in a parking lot where it's very empty, please look for your surroundings. There are people that will wait in the parking lot. That's how a lot of women go missing due to sex trafficking. Another thing, check the backseat of your car. People will hide in the backseat of your car and get you. That's one of the reasons why women go missing due to sex trafficking. That's one of the reasons why women go missing, and girls and boys and little boys as well. And also, please do not sit in the parking lot. As soon as you get in your car, lock the door. Start your engine and drive off. Do not sit in your car. Just drive off and please go home. And if you sense that there is a car following you, do not let them know where you live. Please. Do not let them know where you live. Take them on a different route. Try to turn the corner like 3 lefts or 3 rights and see if they turn left and as you turn left. And if they do, go to the nearest police station and drive up towards the police station and watch them drive off. We're not safe out here. There are just a couple of tips that I wanted to give you guys. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I know this video isn't very happy, but this is a serious issue for women in general. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for listening. I will see you guys in the next video. Later, my gods and goddesses, and have a wonderful day.